All right. Thanks for clicking on this movie review. It's been like, what? Was it 3 years? Yeah. 3 years since the last Transformers movie, I think. And we've reviewed, me and Matt, I think, reviewed all the Transformers movies on this channel, and they should be here unless copyright's stricken some of them down. I think I put clips in our Transformers review, but I don't know if I did for the last two, so we've reviewed, you know, the other Transformers, excuse me, the other movies have been reviewed. Excuse me, wow, I just ate. And I'm here to review Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, oh man, I don't know if you've watched my Transformers Age of Extinction thoughts pre-release video, in which I can't remember what I said, but I imagine I said something to the effect of every Transformers sequel is basically a remake of the first one, and this shit. This is, I'm so underwhelmed by this movie that I don't know if I can really say much about it. I kind of started going to this other theater because I will not put up with the reserve seating. I cannot do that. So I found there's this other theater that's been around for just as long that's actually, it seems like I can get there really soon, like really quickly, so it might even be closer, you know, and it's a big corporate place still, but you know, they don't have reserved seating, so that's where I'm going to go. So the last three movies I saw there, including this one, I think I saw this yesterday. And they have this, like, during the week, this matinee, super matinee, or it's like, I can't remember how much it is, if it's $5.75 or whatever, between 4 and 5:30 or something. So I went to that, and like an idiot, I chose 3D, and I know that in the Godzilla review I said I don't know if I'm gonna, but I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, long story short, I saw it in 3D, and fuck, you know, I bring earplugs to movies because you only have one set of ears for life, and oh, it's a good thing I did, because normally I don't really watch this, just in case, you know, but normally, and then like yeah, so I put them in for like the trailers and shit, because I don't care about and then I just left them in for the movie start, and like some of the, you know, loud parts of the movie was loud with the earplugs in, so good thing I had them fuckers. Holy shit. I'm really just not even talking about the movie, am I? Let's talk about the movie. So, oh shit, this might be the last Transformers movie I see in the theater. It's, I think for me it's, I don't know if I was in just a crappy mood or what, but, you know, I relatively kind of enjoyed the third one. Seeing it in the theater, I saw it in the theater in 3D 3 years ago or whenever it was. I think it was 3 years ago. And I kind of, you know, I more or less enjoyed it. I thought the 3D was pretty cool, and, you know, in retrospect it's stupid, and it's, you know, I still think it's better than the second one. You know, I swear, you know, there's always, for every one of these movies, there's like a writer in the credits, but I really think that, I don't know, they just make up some guy's, or they just put the same guy's name in the, you know, because it's like the exact framework of all the other movies, with just, oh shit, so disappointing, you know, so I don't know how to even say it. It's like the movie was so underwhelming or so frustratingly horrible that I can't really even talk about it. I'm gonna probably go 1 star. This is my least favorite. For me, it's the least favorite of the Transformers movies. I think it's even worse than 2, which until now was for me the worst one. I think that I still gave 1.5 stars. I can't remember. But I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the new people. I mean, for me, I know that people were sick of Shy by the time the third one came around, but for me, I kind of liked him in it, you know. I don't feel guilty or stupid or ashamed saying that. So I don't know. Maybe the new people was a part of why. I mean, other than the movie just sucking, that was a big part of it. But this Mark Wahlberg's daughter is just like, oh, gets dropped off at the beginning by her girlfriends, you know, in the Wrangler, and it's like, yeah, gonna go get wasted. Yeah, you know what any fucking teenage girl should aspire to, you know. Oh man. You know, and it's just like, oh man. So Mark Wahlberg's an inventor, and you know, the first whatever, this movie is 163 fucking minutes long. I was gonna look and see at the other running times. It might be the longest one. I know the other ones are long too, but this could be the longest one. If not, I mean, it's right around the same running time, and it's just like the other ones, or like the third one or second. It's like it's 1 hour. It's like at least 45 minutes too long. I mean, you know, by the time it was like halfway through towards the end, I was just like, and it's just like boom, bang, boom, and explosions and all this shit. It's like, I don't give a shit, you know. I mean, the same, you know, it's the same problems you have with, I guess, all the other ones, you know. It's just like so many, you know, for someone at my age and my mentality, someone with an IQ that's in the, you know, it's past the single digits, because this movie is clearly made for people with IQs that are single digits, or it's made to make people's IQs single digits, one or the other. You know, what was I expecting, I guess is the question. It's the fourth time out. You know, I don't know, I guess you always think maybe. Anyway, this might be the last Transformers movie I see in the theater. One of the things at the very beginning, which was kind of, I guess, Aaron Kruger's little knock towards, you know, naysayers, is there was a line. They went to some movie theater, closed down, and that's where they found Optimus Prime, and there was a couple lines that were like, yeah, my dad doesn't like the movies they show now. It's all prequels and sequels and remakes. So there was actually a little bit of it was self-deprecating humor or whatever. Of course, the first, 20 minutes, 30 minutes is kind of just the brainless, like, humor and stuff, and before it really starts to get serious. And my mind was so numb by the explosions, I can't. I mean, it was like literally the last hour of the movie was like, and I was just sitting there with the 3D glasses on going, so what? You know, it's like, you know, horrible, you know, and I can't really, what else was I going to mention? Anything? I mean, there's really nothing. Oh, I'm going to try something. Now, this is a spoiler. I don't want to do 2 reviews, so this is a spoiler, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if I can make this part of the video that's got the spoiler in it black and white, so you people can watch through this black and white part. You can turn down the volume, and then when the spoiler is done, it's going to go back to color, and that means you can. This is a pretty cool idea. I should patent it. But so when it goes back to color, the spoiler, you know, the spoilers are done, and you can turn your volume back up. So get your whatever's, fingers or whatever's on the volume thing, and basically turn it off, turn the volume off now, because the spoiler is coming. Ooh, this black and white's cool. I feel like it's so retro. So, of course everyone's waiting for the goddamn whatchamacallits to appear at the end. You know they're gonna save them for the end. The goddamn, what are they called? Dinobots. So it's like, I can't remember, like Grimlock or whatever, just comes out of nowhere and he transforms. So it's like Optimus Prime has to defeat Grimlock, so all of a sudden Grimlock becomes the obedient dog for Prime to ride, and it's just like they have this, 15-second fight where it's like, I'm gonna dominate you, and it's just like, this battle should have, and I'm glad it wasn't longer than it was, because I was gonna say it should have been longer, but that's the whole problem with this movie. So it's just so funny how they have this scene which, in theory should be longer than it is. So it's like a minute-long scene where you introduce the Dinobots and Prime, wins a fight, which he wouldn't, with Grimlock, and then he gets on his back and all of a sudden it's like, rah, I dominated you. So that's pretty much the only spoiler that I can think of in the movie. So that's the end of spoiler zone. Hey, that's what color looks like. Welcome back. If you guys actually did that, I don't know if you did or not, but I thought let's try this. It might be kind of a cool gimmick. That way I don't have to do 2 reviews. So 1 star for Transformers Age of Extinction. Just like you thought it would be, mind-numbing, just action explosions bullshit with, of course, portraying anything with the pussy as being just, that was a bad way to describe it. Let me try that again. Portraying anything with any woman as just a sex object, which I have a problem with, I mean, I don't have a problem with, like, gorgeous women, but like I say, we've talked about it in our Transformers review. Michael Bay's just, treating women like sex objects and stuff, and that's it. No interesting characters, no interesting anything in the movie. You'd think that all this visual effects and shit, would affect you somehow, and it doesn't. It's absolutely just, and I just weep for the people who have to work on these movies, and who the fuck comes up with all of the intricate, meaningless shit, like fights, choreography, and stuff that that happened in front of my eyes, but I didn't see it because I was so numb. Okay, this review is way too long. 1 star for this piece of shit. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, but before I end, the 3D, just like Godzilla, was like, what the fuck did I pay for this for? So I might be officially done with, well, I'd probably see Avatar 2 in 3D and like Episode 7 in 3D. I'll probably still see like big movies or something like that maybe in 3D. But when it comes to this, well, I probably won't ever see a Transformers in the theater again, but I don't know. I think 3D for me has kind of lost its whatever. Alright. Thank you very much for watching.